right. No nonsense, real and raw, just like you like it.
He's corrupt, he's inexperienced, and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Yo, welcome back to the show. It's Beef Vegan Presents live on Rock 102.1 KFMA, streaming worldwide at KFMA.com on this beautiful Tuesday, July 23rd. Good morning, Rico.
Good morning, Beef.
And good morning, Rico's brother, Taylor.
Good morning, y'all.
And get that microphone close to your face, Taylor.
You're not the boss.
We got Taylor. Yes. Taylor, you're coming in. You're under Dr. Beef's supervision. We're gonna heal. We're gonna heal you up and send you back to LA here soon. But before we do, we got tons of penis jokes we have to get to, and that's part of the healing process.
Mm-hmm.
Don't question the doctor. Just roll with it, and you're gonna be fine. We have a great show for you today. Yes, we got Rico's family in studio. Amari's going to be in a little bit later. Tons of things to give away, probably tap out. We have tickets to give away for Grade A's, a show that's happening this Saturday, and more, so much more. So now Taylor is in with us. Have you been in Tucson now for like a week or so?
Yeah, about 4 or 5 days.
That's something about the Homindo brothers. You go through a little heartbreak and you come straight to Tucson.
Oh my God. I feel like we're not alone in that.
Yeah, no. This
people just crash and burn here and be like, all right, this is good enough. Yeah, that's a good start over point.
I came to Tucson to get my heart broken. You know what I mean? And then I had nowhere to go. I was just like, my heart's broken. I should be leaving, right? And they're like, no, this is where you go. I'm like, oh, okay.
Stay here with wrong information.
Yeah. But there's nothing a couple Sonoran dogs and Caramellos and, Iberia. All that stuff. All that stuff helps
break my heart all day.
Yeah, for real, dude. So, we're going to leave here today. You're going to be a new man, basically cocooned. You're cocooning right now. You're going to be a beautiful butterfly as you walk out the door. If it's not today, maybe tomorrow. Well, we're going to cover that and more. I know there's, Dr. Beef. I mean, I look through the news and luckily for us, there's nothing eventful happening in the world at all.
Boring.
For the past 48 hours. So 100% focus on Taylor. It's Taylor time. So, that's good news. I guess there is this one little story where we can't eat anything. There's listeria. Is it listeria or list? Let's see. How do you pronounce this? Listeria. It's an outbreak caused by deli meat. And they don't have it connected to any brand yet, right? So, this is a story that hits close to home for me because I'm a guy who not only eats my submarines.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, dude, I eat my sandwiches every single day. I just went to the store just on Sunday. And what do? I go by the deli. I pick up a couple packages of deli meat. I love me some deli meat and I love my sandwiches. So once they start infecting the deli meat, now we're talking serious problems here. There's a lot of things that we have to be concerned about. So yeah, and you look concerned too. What was the last thing you ate?
I'm concerned because they're coming after my gabagool.
Yeah, gabagool.
You don't come after my gabagool.
Yeah, the salami, the prosciutto.
Yep.
There's a lot of other ways.
Black Forest ham.
Yeah, but there's no cool way to say Black Forest ham.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we'll work on that.
All the deli meat.
Sliced chicken, all of it, dude. And I'm eating sandwiches still. I know that this happened. This is, the news came out this weekend. And I'm reading it slowly while taking a bite of my sandwich,
slowly spitting it out.
And the problem is I didn't spit it out because I love sandwiches so much that even though I knew that this sandwich is risking my life, I actually attribute it to and compare it to a heroin user. Right now. It's same difference. Okay. So say you're addicted to heroin, and some of you out there maybe are, and I hope you get the help that you need. All right. But say you're addicted to heroin, right? Heroin today is not the heroin that your grandpa used to do in Nam.
Nope.
Not at all. Not at all. This is the heroin that's, all dosed up with fentanyl, right? So you don't know if this hit's going to be your last hit. That's how I felt eating my sandwich. Every single bite. I'm like, oh, I know this is probably not good for me, and this could make me sick. I could go to the hospital. I could die from this sandwich, but I put extra mayo on it.
You got the thrill.
It's a risk you're willing to take, man.
If I pass away this week, you put on my tombstone, death by sandwich. And
Let's do a
parentheses.
Jersey Mike's. We're gonna wrap you in a Jersey Mike's for your casket.
Yeah, that's what you do. I don't need a casket. Just wrap me up in that Jersey Mike's wax paper. I'm pretty sure it will keep my body fresh for years.
It's what he wanted. He'd be so happy.
But
His lettuce falling out.
in parentheses, you say, it was worth it. It was worth it. You
What's
know?
a big black marker just written across? Worth it.
Worth it.
There you go. Just
That's
anything
the
for
line.
you, Beef.
Yeah, but for those out there that are concerned and don't want to risk their lives for a delicious sandwich like myself, the CDC recommends just heating up all deli meat to 165 degrees before eating it or passing it on. So basically, now we're talking melts, baby. Yes, and we just turned a negative into a positive. Throw some cheese on that bitch. Put it on the grill. Make sure that bread is nice and toasty too. And you got yourself a great sandwich. Let's end the show early today and just feast.
Let's go OD on sandwiches. Let's go, baby.
I'm gonna go to Jersey Mike's afterwards. I'm gonna get, I'm gonna get the normal what I get.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe number 2, number 5. I don't know. I mean, I bounce back and forth. I'll tell them put it on the grill. Hold the Listeria. Done.
Fear is the real virus here, buddy.
It is.
All right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I know Listeria is a real virus and it has killed 2 people so
Oh,
far.
okay.
Yeah. And,
Well, Retraction.
and sickened like about 156. But, yes. And fear. So Listeria, it kills. Fear, that will kill you too. CDC doesn't have any records of fear killing anybody this week. But,
Okay.
yeah. Just heat up your meats and just know that you got to be concerned on that. So we're just trying to watch your back to start off the day.
Thanks, Dr. Beef.
Yeah, I know it's not a feel good topic, but
It's a taste good topic.
it is a taste good topic.
Mm.
Thank you. So we got a lot to get to, including Rico's 5-star review, Morning Moron, and so much more. Phone lines are open if you want to give us a shout. 600 KFMA. We're gonna kick things off with Green Day. Got music on the way from the darkness on Rock 102.1. You know the name of the show. Let's go. Actually, Taylor, I need you to do something real quick. And welcome back. We're live on the podcast broadcast, but to know that we're live, I gotta set the podcast lighting. So do me a favor. There's a slider light that's behind the banner. You're gonna have to get up for this. Sorry. And since you're the guest, you're the one who has to do these things. And Chef Elefante, you can say what's up to your boy too.
Gabagool Sandy's.
Yeah, I like Sandy's. Bring it all the way down there. Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
look at this.
This is called podcast lighting at its finest.
Damn, I look thick.
Yeah,
I
we
know.
just went from a budget of $5 to $5 million, all based on lighting.
This
So
is new.
yeah, based on I've done a couple interviews, like afternoon interviews with musicians where I've done this. And I really feel like when we go live on the podcast broadcast, that we should incorporate this lighting because this is how the kids on YouTube do it.
I guess it's got that Spencer's Gifts aesthetic.
It does.
I like it.
Oh,
Very
it's
hot
just
topic.
like
Yeah, I'm trying to
this.
I'm trying to figure out if you like it or not. When you say something like that, it's like, is that a compliment or insult? I don't know.
It'll grow on me.
Okay, so no, it's not a compliment. Yeah, I mean, you're glowing. You look good. You could adjust the lighting there too.
I look sunburned.
Yeah. So, adjust the
little bit.
lighting because our consultant here thinks you look washed out.
It looks like
I'm washed up and washed out.
Washed out.
Contrast and
But-
saturation.
I mean, besides what Rico, as he's figuring out the lights, and go ahead and do that.
I don't think there's a way to fix this.
How do I look?
Red
Huh?
face Rico.
Wow.
Oh,
All right. So
Oh.
go ahead.
Icy? Go the icy
Hold
blue
my
route.
flashlight here.
Manny asks, Elefante, are you going to be in Meet the Chefs? You should. Actually, I want to specifically recruit different chefs for this Meet the Chefs event. And I actually went into the offices of our management yesterday saying, hey, are you just trying to get people to sign up? Are you actively going out to these restaurants and cold calling them and asking them to participate? Because I really think you need to talent scout and bring them in. This is the only way to really get this to be bigger and better than ever, considering that Iron Chef kind of got delayed because of change of venue, which was out of their hands.
Mhm.
So yeah, they're like, yeah, we're doing that. And I'm like, nah, I don't think you're doing it well enough. So here's a couple more names, add to the list. Go ahead and get your best and brightest on it. And so apparently I have to call a bunch of restaurants today because
hi. Do you have a minute to speak? It's Beef Vegan from KFMA. Like, oh God, what do you want?
I would love to see. I mean, obviously, Elefante, he has done competitions before. I think he's done Iron Chef before as well. I know he's won
Mhm.
numerous competitions, not only with Mama Luisa's, but with the Guido's Barbecue. So, Chef Ken's calling you out, though. Chef Ken and Foy, Dante's Fire, Elefante. I don't know if you heard, But Chef Ken called you a bitch who
Yep.
doesn't know how to
Oh.
cook.
Straight
So
up.
you might have to enter Meet the Chefs just to put Chef Ken in his place. So again, it wasn't me saying it. This is Chef Ken.
Not at all.
Yeah. So let's get on the air real quick. Rock 102.1 KFMA. We're live on the podcast broadcast, and we have chefs on the stream. We got our OG streamers hanging out with us. You could be a part of the crew. YouTube.com/beefvegan. There, you're gonna probably fall in love just like I did. Recently we met a woman named Mississippi Mima.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's a TikToker who had her Me Mama in a video introducing something new. Now the Mississippi Mima, she's the one that got us like turned on to what is it, pickles and Dr. Pepper?
Dr. Pepper pickles.
Yeah, pickle Dr. Pepper.
Pickle, yeah.
Yeah, which actually tastes pretty good.
It does.
Right? Yeah. And have you ever heard of Dirty Coke? You know what Dirty Coke is?
No.
What's that?
Oh,
Okay,
no.
well, I'll explain here after the break, but they're also introducing what's called a fluffy Coke. And they made it sound more erotic and dirty than I could ever. And I try all the time. So
You do.
yeah, we're gonna meet Me Mama and the fluffy Coke, and then watch how excited she gets when she includes a marshmallow cream into things. Yes.
Oh.
Right off the bat, I'm thinking Me Mama, who's an older lady right now, very attractive though, and you could tell her granddaughter, 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah.
Good genetics in this one, but I could tell. Fluffy Coke wasn't the only Coke that Me Mama was doing in the 70s.
Oh.
So we're going to meet her. Plus, we have a whole lot more to get to visually and so much more on the podcast broadcast. You can join us youtube.com/beefvegan or stick around because we'll be back after music from Blink 182. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hot
You
take.
had me at Fluffy Coke.
The jail stream is a much watch.
Is there a live jail
You
stream
look
with jail?
right at me. You're like, you've heard of Fluffy Coke before. I'm like, I used to work in nightlife.
Yeah. All the time.
I know. You know that we have an overabundance of cocaine. Colombia is producing an overabundance of cocaine. So you would think this would affect prices all together because supply and demand. But the price of cocaine's not going down in America. Unfortunately,
Cocaine and gasoline, same people.
yeah, dude, we have
Swear.
we have an abundance of oil, we have abundance of cocaine, and we're still paying record high prices. What? I don't get it.
Come on, greed.
So much.
I'm tired of greed in my Coke industry.
Yeah, seriously.
Tired
we
of it.
need ethical cocaine.
Right. Some oversight committee.
Seriously, yeah. I mean, where is the cartels, Colombian cartels of yesteryear? I don't think Pablo Escobar would stand for the level of greed that he would see today amongst these
It's
cartels.
like, do I want to get rid of these tigers? Nah.
Hippos.
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 Yeah. So I'm going to just show you real quick what this beautiful duo looks like before we play the clip right off the bat. Okay, so now
I
obviously,
can hear the voice already.
yeah, you're looking at the blonde, the young blonde, gorgeous, right?
Mhm.
10 out of 10.
Yep.
But let's not look past Granny here.
She's a doll.
She is a doll, and
Doll.
you know that she was a smoke show back in the day and a certified freak. And I'm saying certified freak only because when we watch this video, you're gonna see freak tendencies where you're just like, oh, wait a second.
Oh.
Someone who's not a certified freak
Mm.
would not react to marshmallow cream like this, right? Would not give that face, would not be like, this is what I do to fluff up things. Like, oh, Me Mama, the fluffer.
Me, mama.
She makes everything fluffy. Starts with Coke and it doesn't stop there. So I'm excited to
Let's
introduce
get
to
it,
you.
Mima.
Yeah, Me
Me,
Mama.
mama.
Yeah, Me Mama. So Mima, again, it was funny about this too, is my mom, she wanted to be called Mima. And she also got upset when I said we're like third generation white trash. She got super upset by that, right? She like called me up. She threatened to like disown me for life and everything. And she refuses to see the signs that we might be white trash, right?
You're like, do it. It's on brand.
Yeah, dude. But I know, right? And it's like it's not like a white trash family wouldn't disown each other, right? So then when I had my daughter, she's like, yeah, I want to be called Mima. And I'm like, oh, God damn it, Mom. Like, can we just pretend to be a little bit classy? Or so she is Mima in this entire situation. And the only other Mimas that I come across are literally like inbred grandmothers from the South.
Mhm.
So just to be clear, Mima is grandma.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Which stands for me, mom, like my mom, me,
Oh.
mom.
Ah, it's Mima.
Oh.
Yeah, me, mom. And I'm like, yeah, again, you're not even the mom here. You're the grandma.
Yeah.
Accept the role. Oh, I don't want to sound too old. I don't want to make myself feel old. Me mom makes you feel like a spring chicken. Nothing makes sense with my mom. I love her to death. Rocco on 2.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. All right, it's time to introduce you to your new latest internet crush. All right, so there's 2 women are going viral for sharing their so-called fluffy Coke. All right, which is like a spin on the previous Coca-Cola and cream trends of dirty soda or Pilk, if you will. Remember, I don't know if you recall, but Lindsay Lohan was a big fan of the Pilk. That's putting milk in Pepsi.
Gross.
You say it's gross till you try it. I tried it. And you're right, it's gross as hell.
Yeah, I'm lactose. I'll pass.
Yeah. But to do fluffy Coke, you do it a little different. It's like a dirty Coke, but fluffier. And I will let the former whores of the 70s explain. This is me mama, along with her gorgeous granddaughter. Check this out.
Fluffy my Coke is. Look at that. We're going to make a fluffy Coca-Cola.
All right, now right off the bat. I mean,
Wow.
Sultry.
is she a megastar or what?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you could tell this woman partied hard in the 70s. Taylor, I know that you run nightclubs out in LA. If you were in LA in the 70s or 80s, you would see this woman all day long.
Oh,
would you
yeah.
not?
Even today, front of the line, Mima.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
You're
Me
coming
mama.
in, me mama.
Me mama.
You're going to start with your cup and your marshmallow fluff and spread it all in your cup.
I love marshmallow fluff.
That's my new ringtone.
Yes, you could take this clip from the podcast broadcast, use it as a ringtone. It's fantastic. Watch, she's going to continue to inadvertently show off her freak flag. You have like you can't hide the fact that she has decades of freakness behind her. Watch.
Ooh, I could eat a big old spoonful of this.
Bet you could.
Oh.
Whoa, the eye contact.
Dang.
Mad eye
Like,
contact.
right at
Mama.
the camera.
Yeah, I mean, think if you're just listening to us on the radio and you're trying to put a description. Remember Austin Powers when he was getting tailored, and the lady who was fitting him was like sucking on a lollipop. Same vibe. Okay.
Now you put the good ice in here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's
good.
good.
We've
Oh,
got
it's
our
good.
marshmallow fluff and our ice. Time to add our Coca-Cola. Your mama doesn't want to pop the thing, mess up her nails.
I always break a nail if I do that.
Oh, because I'm like a fossil.
Bless you.
Pop in our straws and give it a taste. Give it a little stir. And cheers.
And cheers.
Look how creamy that soda looks.
I'm going to scrape the marshmallow off in my straw.
How you like that? You like it scraped off? I'm going to scrape some off the side of mine.
Yeah, you will.
With the eyebrow
I
raise.
have to taste the marshmallow in
You got to
it.
scrape it in your straw. And it gets kind of creamy. What do you rate our fluffy soda?
Oh, I like it.
I give it a 10.
I'm going to give it a 10 too.
Granny
Oh,
is
me
spry.
mama.
I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
the signs are all there, man.
Yes, dude. I'm third generation white trash. This fourth or fifth generation man pleasers, or whatever.
No.
Man pleasers. That's not the best phrase. Okay, so what would you come up with? How clean me up, Mari?
Happy Coke ingesters.
Way better.
Thanks, ChatGPT. I appreciate you.
We're gonna hit the reset on the FM side, but keeping the conversation moving on the podcast broadcast, youtube.com/beefvegan, y'all.
Coca-Cola ingesters.
Happy Coke and just
Happy
I didn't
Coke
think
ingesters.
I feel,
What
I
was your
feel like
answer?
me mama would be the kind of person you ask any innocent question to and she'll immediately make it dirty.
Yeah.
Like, me
Oh,
mama,
yeah.
what time is it? I'll
Yeah,
tell
the
you
calorie
what time
count
it
is
is.
I'm
diabetes
sick.
for sure. So happy Coke ingesters.
No, yeah, I didn't think that one through.
I know. Aren't you like a mother? Aren't you on the PTA?
I could drink like 4 of these.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. Me mama. Me mama is a internet celebrity now. So
She's like, cream whores? I don't know.
cream horse. Let's see. Let's do a round of would you rathers. You got those
Oh.
ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good.
Just for
Yeah, here we go. Rock 102.1 KFMA's Beef Vegan Presents. And as you know, we got the lovely Mari in studio, and she always likes to give us these impossible hypotheticals. So let's do another round of would you rathers. Okay, we got Rico and Taylor, who's Rico's brother, and myself. Taylor, if you don't know, she's going to give you this hypothetical. You're going to have to give me an answer, one or the other, and why. Okay, no escaping this. So what's your first would you rather here, Mari?
All right. Would you rather own a man in a dog body or a dog in a man's body?
Nothing weird about this one, Taylor.
Not at all.
Yeah. Okay. So say that again.
Would you rather own a man in a dog body or
Okay.
a dog in a man's body?
So the dog acts like a man, right? Like his mannerisms.
She's thinking about it.
No, it's like a man in a dog's body. So I guess like he has like a man voice. And he's,
Nice. I'm going with that. Yeah.
Wait. So the dog actually talks?
yeah, well, it's a man.
Well,
It's a man in a dog's body
But I mean,
I
okay.
need some cheap labor, so I'm
Or
gonna
a
go with the man in
dog.
the dog's body.
and a man's body.
Yeah, when you're starting a business, you could use all the men you can get.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't like the phrase owning in this scenario here. It's very sketch. Would you
I've
rather?
adopted the man dog. He's
Yeah,
a
dude.
rescue.
We can switch it up.
You're trying to get us canceled.
I know,
so hard.
Mari.
There is a right answer in this though. And so I want to see if you know it. So which one did you say,
Yeah.
Taylor?
Man in the dog's body.
Man in a dog's body.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What would you say, Rico?
God, because I feel like the dog in a man's body is just a dumb person, and we have enough of those already.
He's gonna be
Oh,
pooping
be
everywhere.
happy. It'd be like golden retriever.
You
Yeah,
okay?
but you gotta like
You gotta
you
clean
would
up
have-
after him.
You would have to clean up after him. You have to teach him how to pay taxes.
Oh.
You have to get him employment.
Yeah, it's like having
It's like
children.
having- yeah. So it's like I'd rather have the man in the dog's body, just because if you can
More responsible.
well, yeah.
I
It'll
feel
just be a dog
disgusting.
with a creepy thing attached to it, I guess.
Look, okay. First and foremost, we don't condone owning any body.
Just hypotheticals
But the
here.
wrong answer is having the dog in a man's body, because dogs, of course, not only you're right, they make messes, but they also get super horny. Like when a dog humps your leg, it's humorous and mildly inconvenient. When a man like tries to mount you, it's a felony, right?
Oh, wow.
So, and depending on how big the man, this is not a safe scenario. So,
Mm-mm.
what you're painting here is basically a horror story, like
Yeah.
I would something I would see in Halloween.
Yeah.
Just imagine having
Just
a conversation
humping
with this
and
dude at a party, and he sees a cat in the corner of his eyes and just starts raging.
Yeah, dude.
Why is he so pissed off?
It's like tearing apart the house.
All right, so with that, we'll move forward quickly and pretend like this first conversation never happened. So, what's your next? Would you rather?
Would you rather have sheets made of American cheese or floors made of raw hamburger?
All right, we'll start with Rico on this one.
I would do the hamburger floor because you could probably just scoop it up and freeze it and then have a bunch of meat. American cheese, get out of here.
Oh, okay. What do you say, Taylor?
Yeah, did you say raw hamburger or is
Yeah.
it like cooked?
Yeah.
Raw? I would go with the American cheese sheets because I'm a proud American, and also raw beef is gonna smell terrible after a couple days.
Yeah, but in
Absolutely.
Arizona, it'll melt on you and burn.
Yeah, you say
Oh.
that like it's a bad thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude. Yeah, in fact, actually, that's velvety soft floors. I'm Team Taylor on this one. You know, I think raw beef on the floor. I think it would feel weird between your toes. First off, I think,
good.
yeah, I think you get a lot of germs. You probably get sick. You know, it's super gross. But you know, with the cheese, nice, smooth, American, and of course, it's all like processed,
Yeah.
so probably won't go bad like the meat would almost
These
immediately.
bed sheets will last you a year without going bad.
Yeah, dude. So first off, I mean, a lot of people aren't even fan of meat curtains. What makes you think you would like meat floors? Think about that for a second.
I would just scoop it up and freeze it and then cook it.
Efficient.
Okay, yeah, Captain Protein. You're like the
I'm like free protein.
the liver king, but you're the ground beef floor.
I have
prince.
beef
How do you
floors.
think it got the name ground beef?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I just want to hear the rumors at work. That guy
I mean,
has meat
ground
floors.
beef. I piece that together. All right, you have another would you rather here for us, Mari?
Last one. Would you rather fight a beefy man shark or a beefy man alligator?
We got a lot of beef themes
Yeah,
here.
a
Are
lot
you
of
coming at
meat.
me,
I
bro?
tied them together.
Okay. Say it again.
All right, a beefy man shark or a beefy man alligator. I don't know if anybody's seen like jujitsu but you know, it's like a shark head, like a beefy, like muscular man.
We talking like
body.
street sharks? Like those guys, the
Yeah.
cartoon?
Yeah.
Right off the bat, you think Suicide Squad, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you either fight that shark or a beefy man alligator. So did you see the first Suicide Squad? These are basically just the token monster good guy in
Oh.
Suicide
Mhm.
Squad,
Really?
both the original and the reboot. Yeah. So which one would you rather have? The alligator one
No,
and
to
fight
fight.
him, or fight the shark one? Which is King Shark, by the way.
Probably, man, the alligator because I hate sharks.
Okay.
I'll just try to wrestle it and roll it around the death roll.
You hate sharks, so you're afraid of the ocean, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I think it's very reasonable.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, honestly, shark attacks are going up globally. You're seeing more and more videos of this. So, yeah, it's fair. But you don't get attacked by sharks in Rocket Point, bro. So don't be afraid to go to the water when we go down there. Right? Now, you actually did live in Louisiana and you're not afraid of alligators? I don't understand that whatsoever.
That's how bad my ex was. I'll take the alligator.
You're like, just to get you to shut up, I'm going to take a long walk with all this raw meat and fish with me.
Take this gumbo and go for a swamp walk.
Oh my God. All right. Well, I don't know if there's a right or wrong answer in this scenario. I just know that I'm going to binge watch Suicide Squad when I get home. Fantastic stuff, Mari. We're going to hit the reset. Be back. More Beef Vegan Presents after these words. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. All right, so
That was great. I love Would You Rathers.
I know.
Good. If you have any, you should send them my way.
Oh,
I wish I did.
I think she has a would you rather machine with the kids though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just like you are psychopaths. Give me more.
I know it's been a little
Wow,
dry though.
I
I
don't know
gotta
what
get him
that's-
back on that.
Hey kids, give me some more of those.
Well, it's like, would you rather have 100 heads or 100 heads? And I'm like, I need 2, bud.
100 penises.
He isn't a big penis kick right now.
Is he? Well, he's a boy. Yeah. So,
Mhm.
and I'll tell you the truth. And this might scare you a little bit.
Oh no.
He'll never grow out of that phase.
No, I've learned
Oh,
that.
yeah,
That is
still
very
in it.
crystal clear from working on this show that the penis prevails.
Hey, you know what? It's not
That's
just
all we
men.
got.
It's not just men because look, sex is funny and curious and amazing in every scenario. Here's an example. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So this is what I'll tell you what you're seeing here.
That's how bad it is now, huh?
Yeah. Now,
Whoa.
now this is a tourist. Okay, another tourist acting like a jackass and another country's historic relic.
American or no?
Gotta be.
You know what? I will get to that, but I do not think it was American. So, officials in Italy are trying to identify this blonde woman who was caught on camera kissing, humping, and grinding against the statue of Bacchus in Florence, Italy. The mimic sex pics went viral on social media and Pornhub, actually, and are now the culture ministry and officials of Italy are furious if identified. Officials say the statue humper will be fined and banned from the city for life. Unfortunately, sorry, I didn't know that this popped up. It's difficult to tell, but you know, she knows what she's doing. And if it wasn't for those weird sandals, I'd be all about her. You know what I mean? But it was the shoes. And she kind of, huh?
I hope she comes back and then sues the city and be like, no, he came on to me. He drugged me.
Yeah. So I mean, it was mimicked. She didn't actually hump the statue. She pretended to hump the statue, and she pretended to hump it really good. So it looked pretty realistic and good for her.
Yeah.
But bad for tourism. Bad.
The ministry's like, we're gonna fine and imprison her. You know, when they catch her, they're gonna show up dressed as statues.
Or good for tourism. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean, does this make you want to see the statue? Like, if you saw that statue, if you went to Italy, you stopped by the statue, would you give it like a high five or a fist bump? Like, hey, my man, you know,
Maybe.
yeah.
How
Thousands of years,
tall is he?
thousands of years, you're still freaking. You know what I mean? Like, that's
Still got it.
a good run. You're gonna be super impressed with this. We got about a minute 30, and I'm gonna tell you who this chick is. Huh? All right, you impressed? Now, do you think she's hot? On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give her?
7.5.
He's thinking.
Really?
Oh, really? It's cold in this Walgreens right here. Now what?
Please, I think there's going to be a twist at the end of this, so I'm not going to say anything right
It's
now.
not a twist. Okay. It's
Like,
not.
oh, I got you.
No, it's not a twist, and it's not like one of those things. You know, it's not a Diddy situation. Not that it even matters. You know what I mean? This is a
She's drinking a Happy Dad beer?
identified as a cis woman, right? She is a beautiful woman who lives in Los Angeles, and she's in a relationship with a man. All right. So with that, what's the rating? You know, how many times do I try to like set you up and be like, "Ha, you're secretly gay"? No, never. I never do that. You know what I mean? I never say, "Hey, what's this picture of the moon look like to you? You like that picture
All right,
of the moon?
well, don't-
It's
yeah.
a testicle." Gotcha.
Let's dwell on a rating for a suspiciously young girl for 10 minutes and then get to the bit. 8. Okay, she's an 8. What's
Okay, good.
cool? Let's
well,
go.
I mean, I'm waiting because I'm going to share this on the air. So
Okay.
I give her a
Thank
10.
you.
She's got nice hair.
there you go.
Yeah,
oh, you were
great.
looking at her hair.
Mhm.
Nice.
Beautiful hair.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at her hair. I mean, she's still wearing Von Dutch, so -1 point there.
That's
Ooh.
in right now.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
Von
all
Dutch has
coming
made a
back.
huge comeback.
Mhm.
I already
Really?
have a trucker hat. Yeah.
See, I trust your word for it because you're an LA
Very
guy.
circa 2006.
Rock 1 2.1 KF May. This just in, Von Dutch is making a huge comeback. So that style is ready to go. I did not
Trucker
know.
hats.
Yeah, if you remember, Von Dutch was kind of made infamous and in style because of Ashton Kutcher and Punk.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I do remember the early aughts, the Scottsdale nightclub scene.
Oh god.
You know,
Never
all the
forget.
Von Dutch bros, dude.
Axis
So-
radius, baby.
Taylor's actually, he runs nightclubs out in LA, and he was just from Vegas. And you're seeing an uptick in all Von Dutch.
Yeah, actually, there was a Von Dutch pop-up store right next to my venue a couple months ago,
Whoa.
and they sold out of basically everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I want to say good for them, dude, because that's an American business too. And
Yeah.
it's when you're in fashion, especially when it's something that was really just graphic tees and hats and just the name on it. It comes and goes. And unfortunately, the first time it was super popular. Then basically it got called like douche bro culture, right?
Yeah, it became like a gimmick.
Yeah. And so then everyone's like, oh, can't touch that with a 10-foot pole. It's like the Nickelback of hats.
Yeah.
Right. And now, just like Nickelback, came back
It's
full
back,
force.
baby.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Everything is cyclical when it comes to trends.
Mhm.
All right. So the reason why we were even talking Von Dutch is because we're looking at this beautiful woman here on our podcast broadcast. Her name is Peyton Vincent. And the reason why Peyton grabbed our attention is because she is now in a relationship with our boy. You know who our boy is?
Who?
Someone who we've been like secretly proud of and kind of like envious of
Pete Davidson.
for about 18 months.
Frankie Muniz?
No.
Oh.
The $2 billion Powerball winner, Edwin Castro.
Oh.
Yes.
Our boy.
Now they say money can't buy happiness, but you can get yourself some super hot Instagram model girlfriends. And Edwin just proved this. Now, as we continue to just touch base with Edwin Castro, who, won $2 billion, was the sole winner of the largest jackpot in Powerball history. And then immediately started buying things left and right. You're
Yeah.
like, this dude's trying to be broke before the end of the year. He bought a house in between Ariana Grande and Jimmy Kimmel.
Mhm.
Yeah, he bought like a neighborhood block. He's got all these crazy cars. And there's also a little bit of drama around his winning because a guy alleges that he stole the ticket from him. Right? So Edwin continues to do his thing. And this is the latest development in his upgrade lifestyle. So he went from poor California dude for his total entire life, wins $2 billion solely. And then after tax, it still makes him a billionaire. And spending that money like it's going out of style, but it's infinite amount, and it doesn't look like he is losing any money anytime soon. And this was a major upgrade from his last. I mean, he's been dating nonstop. So this guy, you see him, he's got a man bun. He's a chubby,
Yeah, you
doughy
grew his
dude.
hair out, huh?
Yeah, dude.
That's so funny.
A guy, he is so legendarily funny. This is just a story that she posted.
Is that the handhold in the car?
Yeah,
I
doing
love
the
to see
hand
real
hold.
love.
Yes, doing the hand hold, showing that off in his Porsche, off to Aston Martin because, what do you do when you're a billionaire with a girl that's way out of your league? You buy her everything she wants, right?
Good job, buddy.
Yes, dude. And honestly, I'm not mad at him. Edwin continues to impress, and he still has money. Recently, Castro was seen cruising around a Giorgio Armani event in Malibu with his new squeeze on his arm to go along with his $47 million mansion and his fleet of expensive cars. So Powerball winning. Is Edwin doing it right? Or are you concerned at this point?
I'm not concerned at all. I feel like with everything happening in the economy as it is and the world falling apart, he's doing it right.
Yeah.
Get the fun in, baby.
I mean, honestly, if you're thinking like, hey, man, this party won't last forever kind of deal, and, spend it like you got it. He's got it. And now he's got this smoking hot, way too young and out of his league girlfriend here pictured in Burning Man.
Burning Man girlfriend.
Mhm.
I'm going to disagree. I think he's doing it wrong. And
Okay.
This is solely because I'm a finance bro.
Okay.
Because if you've never had money and you come into money, you don't know what to do with money.
Mhm.
So he's gonna burn through this.
Yes.
so
$1 billion.
fast. Yeah.
$1 billion. Well, we've been waiting, and we're basically just trying to see when the day will be when he files for that Chapter 11, if
Yeah.
ever. And this is the rare case because we've had obviously lottery winners in the past went down this route, spent it like,
like
they
a
were never going to
curse.
lose
It
it,
is a
and then
curse.
yeah. And so, but he's on the extreme level because he actually became a billionaire.
Yeah, I was gonna. Maybe he's challenging himself. Maybe he's speed running, gets married, she gets to get half, so it's an easier way to go to zero.
Ah.
Yeah,
It's just like let's just make this fast. Come
yeah. Trying.
Billion's
you know
a
what?
lot.
I mean, and if he does go broke, he's going broke with a smile because
Yeah.
Edwin does look like the happiest man on the planet.
He does.
You don't believe me? You can join us on the podcast broadcast and see for yourself. We're gonna keep the conversation moving on the podcast. We'll be back with more right after music from Drowning Pool and Rock 102.1 KFMA.
What would you guys do with $1 billion?
I hope that guy doesn't drown in a pool.
Spend it.
You'd spend it
That
like
song.
that?
I mean, that's an excellent question.
Oh my!
No.
Everybody loves that hypothetical.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So let's just ask it one more time. So ask it again, Maury.
What would you guys do with $1 billion?
Rico.
Go to Jeff Bezos' house and make fun of him.
Well, you only would have 1 billion. He has multiple billions. So
That's enough to get through the front door.
I don't know about
yeah,
that.
but not to make fun of him. It's like you're
I didn't
going
have
in
to
and doing
work
a
for
measuring
this.
contest, and you're like, oh, check out these 3 inches. And he's
No,
like,
just
I
the
got
ability to
5.
confront him face to face be fun.
Yes. Okay.
All right. Well, which eye would you look into? All right, there you go. That's our speed break right there.
That's messed up, bro.
I know. You know what? That's called punching up. You dude's
Oh,
fucking
that
mega
one-
billionaire.
You have
That
to
one
reach
hit me.
really high to get there.
Oh my god. That one almost made me shit myself.
That's good. I like that. That's the goal when I tell jokes. I try to make people shit themselves. All right.
I want to know when he won that money too. Like, I really do want to know if there's like immediately like a PR consultant type that tells him to grow the hair out like the man bun.
Mhm.
Like, we're gonna make you look good.
Oh, he probably
Like
does. have
billionaire
that.
look.
You know, he has like 24/7 security.
Oh yeah,
Really?
like Scarface style.
You
He has
have
the
to,
cameras up in the
especially
room.
if you have a friend claiming you stole the ticket, that's a murder case.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
Security.
He bought his family houses. He has done some pretty good stuff with it, but he also done some pretty like questionable, irresponsible purchases. But you know, and in the house that he bought was literally like the cocaine palace. It was basically like a party house that was in between Ariana Grande and Jimmy Kimmel's house. They weren't happy that he moved in, but I would love to hear what Jimmy thinks now because like Edwin does seem just like an everyday bro, like pot smoking, like what up, dude, kind of thing, as your neighbor, and also like a billionaire. And Kimmel just seems like he would kind of like dig that, you know, like yeah, that's,
But I'm also like worried for this dude because he's a sitting duck. Like I say, if you didn't come from money and you got this much money, everyone's coming for you and you don't know how to protect it.
so far.
So-
Yeah, just don't use Trump's secret security. That's all.
Yeah, right.
Don't use
Well,
the same company.
True, but so far so good though, because it
Watch out for
has.
slope roofs, guys.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, Secret Service. Yeah, you don't want to do that. But you know, so far so good for Edwin. It's been like, is it 2 years now? This is he won the Powerball.
Probably.
Let's see. Yeah. I think we've been covering Edwin from like day one because also he broke the cardinal rule, which is if you win the lottery, you remain anonymous.
Oh yeah.
He didn't. He was like, hey, my name's Edwin Castro, and I'm a fucking billionaire.
Yeah.
This face.
Yeah. So, you know, that right off the bat, like we all the emotions that you're going through right now, Taylor, trust me, we've been there. We've been on this roller coaster. We're like, oh no. But then, you know, he just keeps on living. LIVIN.
Yeah.
You know, cashing checks and banging models.
You know,
dude.
every
So,
high ticket salesman in the country has their crosshairs on him, though. I could get this guy.
he's an easy mark. Yeah.
If I had that kind of money to going back to that question, I would totally hire like like when you go on like car trips and things like that to have like a Mad Max Fury Road style, like cannibal looking
Ooh.
dudes.
Yeah.
Cars and flamethrowers and guitars around your caravan. Just because you could.
Yeah.
Like, I want the Mad Max stunt guys to like just follow
Just
me around.
finance it. Yeah. It's not even that much for you. You're just like, yeah, whatever, bro.
Badass cars.
Pay a scare actor like minimum wage every day,
Yeah.
swap them out. You'll be fine.
Yeah. You're rolling through with the toughest, ugliest looking crew
Mhm.
imaginable.
Everybody looks like Rob Zombie.
Just the flex. Yeah. And the thing is, you could do that in like on Rodeo Drive, scare people. You do that down Speedway, no one even looks at you twice.
Yeah.
It's like
Like,
whatever.
Just
Okay.
Tucson things.
And
Cool. You're in a car club. We get it, bro.
stands. Cool.
That's definitely a car club thing. All right, let's go right into this. We're gonna do F My Life.
Did you get caught self-loving by your mom?
Awkward. It is awkward.
Did you do something that got you fired from your job?
I just get stupid.
It's fun being stupid.
Don't hide this in vain. Let us laugh at your pain. Call 600-KFMA right away.
I promise we won't embarrass you.
Because Beef Vegan presents F My Life. F My Life. F My Life.
Yes, it's time for another edition of your F My Life. These are unfortunate situations. Email to me, beefvegan@kfma.com, subject line FML. But of course, if you have an F My Life you care to share on the air, 600-KFMA, 605-362, and our expert panel will weigh in on your F My Life situation. We got Rico, Rico's brother Taylor, and Mari. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
All right, here's our first email sent to me by Jen. She said, today, after making my boyfriend multiple times, after asking my boyfriend multiple times to be more kind and romantic, he looked at me lovingly and said, you know, you look pretty sometimes.
Oh,
Nailed it. F My Life. What do you say, Mari?
FML. Yeah, that boyfriend sucks.
Okay. What do you say, Taylor?
Yeah, I'm with that as well.
Okay. Rico?
Yeah, sure. FML.
Not 100% convinced he agrees on that, but just going with majority. I get it. All right. Next F My Life email. Today, my 8-year-old niece and I were arguing about how many letters were in the alphabet. Guess who was right? Not me.
Oh.
John sent me this. All right. So arguing about something elementary with an 8-year-old and losing the argument. Is that an F My Life? Taylor?
That's a big baby. You went to war on their own battlegrounds. They know the turf. They know the territory. This is your fault.
Sure. You can always go with the excuse that I've lived life and I forgot some of these things along the way.
Not an excuse.
Yeah. It's not an excuse. It's a reason. All right, Rico?
Just kick him out of the house. Yeah. FML. That's embarrassing.
All right, Mari?
See, I gotta say with Taylor, he changed my mind. I thought FML, but I was like, yeah, this is their battleground. Like, I don't even know. Is it 23 letters?
Well, I was going here. Now the question is, how many letters are in the
26.
alphabet? All right.
Ask an 8-year-old how many sharks there are. They're going to know. I'm not.
Okay. So you said 23, Mari.
Dinosaurs.
Taylor says 26, and Rico?
83.
Gosh. You're way off, dude.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Watch, Rico's right.
I'm including the Greek alphabet too.
Yeah.
Kids
So
think they're so smart.
I believe it is 26, but I still have to Google it. So how many? Oh, you know what? Actually, it's the first question that pops up, and 26 is correct.
I'm a published author. I'm
Nice.
I'm a
Yeah,
child.
look at you.
I'm a kid.
All right. Bonus question, Brainiac. How many vowels?
Oh.
How many vowels?
Dude, I can't even read. Please don't ask me.
How many vowels?
How many vowels are in the alphabet?
6.
7.
Both of you guys are wrong. It's 5.
What?
A-E-I-O-U.
And sometimes
Sometimes
Y.
Y. Yeah, sometimes. Not in this
Sometimes
scenario.
6.
Yeah, so there you go. F your lives. All right. Let's do one more F My Life here before we hit the reset. All right. Let's say this is sent to me by Margaret. Margaret said, my daughter is such a biatch that when her husband texts to say he'd be 30 minutes late after work, she called him up, started yelling at him. He got so mad at her that he decided to come home at all, or he decided not to come home at all and booked a hotel, which is really awkward for everyone, waiting to surprise him with a birthday party.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. This is an interesting scenario here. So, this is the mom complaining about her daughter being a biatch who is all there at a surprise birthday party for her daughter's husband. But since she was so mean to him, he decided to get a hotel room instead, cheating, and didn't come home. F My Life. Sorry, I sneezed.
I'm going to go with Big Baby because it sounds like there's a history of this happening.
Yeah. All right. Maybe get a little crazy too. Rico?
Yeah, maybe Big Baby. There's still fruit and cake to have and enjoy.
Okay. I'm Mari.
Nice. Silver lining.
FML.
All right.
Because you rate to be out.
Biatch. There was only one right answer in this scenario, so we're vetoing Taylor and Rico. Yes, definitely F your life. All right, we'll be back with more right after this. This is Rock 102.1 KFMA. There you go.
I love the
Manny's
word
right.
choice of biatch.
What
I haven't
did-
heard that
what
in
did
so
Manny
long.
say?
Never act out of the ordinary for a surprise. He knows.
Okay.
You don't go out of the ordinary.
Do you guys like surprises?
I hate him.
Hate them?
Oh,
Gets my heart rate up.
wow.
So no surprise birthday parties for you?
No, I love surprises.
You do.
I'm a Leo. Surprise birthday party all day. Give me 5 of them.
Have you ever had a
Mm.
surprise birthday party?
Yeah,
Really?
I actually cried.
Oh,
I love that.
nice.
Pussy.
Yeah. What was the scenario? When was the surprise birthday party? Was Rico there?
No, it was actually at one of my old jobs. I had
Okay.
to work on my birthday, and not really many people knew about it, but someone did, and they told everyone, and they ended up throwing me a little surprise birthday party. It was really unexpected and really sweet.
Oh, look at that. People care about you, Taylor.
And
That's
then I hate
nice.
when you have to tell them like it's not actually my birthday.
Yeah, I was faking it.
After they do all that.
Just wanted the free cake.
kidding.
I just wanted to
Thanks.
cake. Yeah. You ever had a surprise birthday
Yeah,
party?
same
Rico?
thing as him. A couple bars I've worked at before. It's like the thing where you're working on your birthday. And then,
Oh, bars do this all the time?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just come in there and then
I worked at
like,
a
hey, it's
bar.
his
Never got a
birthday.
surprise birthday party. What about you, Mari?
Mhm, my sweet 16 was a surprise.
Nice. Like you didn't know you were turning 16.
Yeah, you didn't know.
I had no idea.
Congrats, you're getting older. You're 16 now.
Yeah, I'm thinking, did I ever have a surprise birthday? I don't think I ever said.
Do you
had a
want one?
surprise birthday party? No, because it wouldn't be a surprise at this point.
Your birthday's coming up. Maybe you'll have one.
Why does it have to be a
What?
birthday party too? Can we just have random surprise parties?
Okay, for like what though?
We just
There's
break into your
nothing?
house what a random day and just set everything up in
Surprise.
Party City.
Every carjacking is a surprise birthday
Yeah.
party. If you look at it, right?
Surprise! Confetti in your face.
Oh, oh.
Oh, thanks, man.
Did you hear about the woman who went from pastor to adult content creator and making $100,000 a month now as a sugar baby?
Hmm.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
Good
her
for
name is Nicole, spelled all sexy.
She worked on a field?
Chole.
She worked. What do you say?
A pasture?
No, a pastor. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she wasn't like a cow. Pastor, like a priest, right? So she's mama 3. Nicole Mitchell is her name, and now she works as an adult model and life coach. I love the life coach part.
Mhm.
What do you got to do to turn your life around? Well, do you have a super nice boobs? That helps. And do you take pictures of them and post them online? That's going to be a bonus. So yeah, she works as a sugar baby as well, and she gets paid to go on dates. And she says she's earning between $30,000 and $100,000 per month.
Whoa.
Yeah, which means she
Per
does
month.
the extra work, right? Put
Mhm.
some olive grease into it. She says she grew up sheltered, and then that's what led her towards making adult content as a mean of self-expression. And yeah, the most controversial part is that when she talks about her children and her content, she lets some of her clients buy her gifts for her kids.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's weird.
Go for
Yeah.
it.
PS5s are pretty expensive.
Yeah, I said go for it.
Yeah.
Reap those benefits.
Okay. So if you were gonna be an escort or not escort, sorry, sugar
Ooh.
baby.
Lady of the night.
Yeah, I would get so many toys. Get
Oh,
all the Monster Jam, all the Gujitsu.
All the Yu-Gi-Ohs.
Yeah,
Alright.
he's kind of out of Yu-Gi-Oh! All of a sudden.
so this is Nicole Mitchell. She's gone viral.
Hey, girl.
No, this is a picture, Rico. So she can't.
Oh,
She's not
shit.
actually in the
Yeah.
studio.
Why aren't you looking at me?
Yeah, and she wants sugar too. That means money. This was her when she was a pastor, a youth
Wow.
pastor. Right?
She got the
Okay.
crazy eyes.
I was just gonna say.
She does have the
You can
crazy
see
eyes.
it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're like it's a lot of people
Ah.
in her congregations. Like, yeah, I seen this coming. Yeah, yeah. We heard her speak. Unfortunately, you've seen pictures of her kids too. That's not cool.
That guy's got a balloon in front of his face.
Well,
Yeah, why is the guy
she's
not the
adamant
kids?
that she wants to keep her fiance's face hidden because he's
Oh.
basically a cuck.
But not her kids.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
for real.
You're gonna
Yeah,
show off all
yeah.
the kids, not the fiance.
For real. That's messed up.
He's the king sugar daddy, right? He's the one that's spending for all of
It's
it.
like nobody's gonna know.
What if he's not? What if he works a normal job and he just lives off the sugar daddy money?
Would
do
you?
that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you?
Absolutely not.
Nope.
He's like, why do you
Why?
think I'm in Tucson right now? Rocco on 251 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. I did some dadding, some fathering last night, and it wasn't even my kid. But I tried to give man advice to my daughter's boyfriend.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of similarities there between us. And you know, unfortunately, I tried to have a heart to heart with my daughter and be like, look, I understand, you know, you love me, but I think it's important that you date guys that aren't like me. You know what I mean? Just for my track record doesn't necessarily speak for itself. You know, you should
Mhm.
probably run like most of them have. But, you know, but I do like the kid. He's a good kid. He's hardworking. But I had to give him a lesson yesterday. I was a little worried, and I don't know if he actually did this last night when I went to bed. But you know the expression, if it seems too good to be true, it usually is.
Mm-hmm.
He had a scenario where his mom was putting him in where he was about to buy a van for $800.
Mm.
right off the bat, right? You're like $800 for a van?
A van.
Yeah, dude. Like
There's gotta be some bloodstains in that
It'll
bad
make him
boy.
at least 5 miles.
yeah, exactly. I'm like, so like best case scenario, he buys this van and immediately it breaks down on him and he has to spend thousands of dollars just to make it run to the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Right. Worst case scenario, so much others, right? So they were also stressed into the fact that they couldn't park the van at the place that they were living at and it needed to go today. So there was a sense of urgency behind getting this $800 van off of their hands.
Sales 101.
Yeah, and he was going to do this, and his mom was putting him in this situation, and I had to sit him down. I'm like, look, listen, son, and not like literal son. So I don't want you guys, pump the brakes a little bit, but listen, son, let's have a man to man here. Like I understand you don't have a guy around in your life. I feel that pain, so let me be that guy. Don't be stupid, stupid. It pretty much was the talk. So what we ended up doing was like, look, I think one of the major priorities, because you're not a mechanic first and foremost, is yes, okay, you're going to want to look at the vehicle. But the first thing you need to do before you even look at the vehicle is check the Carfax. Run that VIN. Is it hot? You don't want to like spend $800 for a felony. Usually you want to acquire felonies for free.
Yeah.
You don't want to go out of pocket for them, and so I found myself in this situation where I was having this man-to-man talk, and he's like, yeah, this actually makes sense. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is common sense, right? I had to slap him around a little bit, but I did feel like kind of a mentor in a way.
Look at you.
Now watch, I'm going to go home, and this dude's going to be picking up my daughter in a candy van. One of those free candy little rape mobiles. I'm like, oh, no, that's not good. There's another reason why I'm like, don't buy a van. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, come on.
It's making ice cream music sounds.
Get a used Honda Civic.
Yeah, like everybody else.
Like everybody else, but yeah, so I guess the moral of the story is try to teach them, and it seems too good to be true. It usually is, and don't let your mom like help you buy a car because she's gonna put you in pretty sketchy situations. And it goes all. Sorry, Mari, the mom.
Debatable.
Oh yeah, I mean, doesn't your son? Do they have one of those like Fisher Price, like yellow and red vehicles?
Yeah, did
We
you
got
check the
that.
Carfax on it?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah, it's hot.
Oh,
It's stolen.
no.
Yeah,
I got a deal on it.
Yeah, you got a deal. You're gonna give your 3-year-old a felony right off the bat. I'm stitching you out, Mari. All right, we got a beef tip coming up right after these words. So stick around. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. I mean, what would you do in that situation? Was there any like tidbit that I didn't mention that I should have?
Yeah, you're watching out for him. You understand he's kind of under this like impression he has to do it quick because it's like a thing where it's urgent. So he's kind of probably not thinking straight.
Yeah, how old
but
is
you
he?
tell him straight up.
He's 18. So
18,
so
he's
yeah.
yeah, and I was stressing this. I'm like, dude, if they're trying to put this urgency on you, it is not your obligation to buy this, and to try to force you into buying something because time is running out is a red flag.
Red flag.
And it's not a dealership. It's not like, hey, this is, like Memorial Day sale. Buy it today.
Time's running out.
Monday's right around the corner, kids.
Right.
Yeah, it's not that scenario. So you're like, if this is a Facebook marketplace, you got to buy it today because I can't park here. I told them, I was like, you could tell them to park it across the fucking street.
Yeah.
You can tell them to go park it in the CVS parking lot. There's plenty of places you can park a vehicle overnight where it's not going to get towed. So everything about that is sketch.
So has he ever had a car before, or is this the first one?
Yeah, he's borrowed cars from his grandma. So this will be his first one.
So yeah, he just like doesn't know what he doesn't know. So it's good to have someone around that can give that experience.
Yeah. What's the worst cars like experience that you have had? Like because you bought cars.
Every single one of them.
What a
Oh
question
my
for him
God.
right now. My God.
Oh, how's your car holding up right
Yeah.
now? Because I know you went for the name brand car,
Yeah.
but it wasn't necessarily the practical one for longevity, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, we were making fun of you. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I believe it. Yeah. So I went to a place out here to get a car, and it broke down within 2 months. And it was a very expensive luxury vehicle, which cost me thousands of dollars to fix.
Yikes.
And ended up, dying out on me. So I returned it to these people that I bought it from.
Oh.
And they just swapped me out for another luxury car. I was like, okay, this still fits the bill for what I need.
Yeah.
Drove it for a few months, and it broke down on me a few months ago. So I was out of options. I had no time. I was in the middle of like 2 different trips. I have all this stuff going on with work and life and all this stuff. So they're like, yeah, we'll just swap it out for something else. So I got a more economical vehicle, and it's holding up okay.
Yeah.
Except there's a transmission leak now.
Oh
Not
no.
good.
So yeah, I'm like,
But
this
what's
is
the one in
like-
the BMW before? You said it was like a life-threatening one, where it's like the what was in the back seat? It was
Oh yeah, so the gas pump had a leak.
Gas
in
pump
it,
had
so
a
it was
leak.
leaking a little bit of gasoline into my back seat.
What?
So
Yeah.
thank God I don't
mechanic was
smoke
like, dude, you should not be driving this right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank God I don't smoke cigarettes. That thing was a bomb.
Yeah, dude, that's
Yeah.
funny. So but weren't you advised to not buy the first vehicle in the first
By
place?
whom?
Your uncle or anyone else involved?
Maybe,
Yeah.
but I'm 100% deaf. You guys.
No, I can't hear you.
Trust me, I get it. So as much as I was just like, should have listened to the wisdom of the elder, I was like, at the same time, you're in LA. You got to keep up some sort of appearance.
Yeah.
And in your defense, you did get a smoking hot girlfriend after the fact. Now I'm not saying the
Oh,
two have anything to do with it, right? But the timing lines up.
Yeah.
Pre BMW, no hot girlfriend. Post BMW,
Excuse me?
hot girlfriend.
You don't know that.
I know. I follow you on social media and stuff. I mean, that's,
You've been stalking
I saw
him.
you in those sweatpants with those Doritos with that face. I saw it before, Taylor.
I'm sure every woman that you've been with is beautiful in one way or another. But I'm just saying. You were single before BMW.
Yeah.
Yeah. see?
Damn, what a great advertisement for him.
I'm
Good job.
telling you.
Right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
M Life.
Because then you could also say BMW also stands for this car and also Big Mexican Wiener.
Hey.
No, I know. It doesn't matter.
I heard it
It's,
pop out right
It's
now.
all name brand,
Came out of the cave.
Orderly.
Yeah. Orderly indeed. Yes. There's okay, we're gonna get into a beef tip. I'm sorry. We
How
got
did
about
go
a
from
minute.
Mexican wieners to
Sorry.
beef tips?
I know. Is there anything else we could cover on the podcast before we wrap things up here in a minute? Any kind of shout outs or anything you want to do? Nothing.
Elefante.
No, I know. Well, I mean, Michael, you guys sign up for Meet the Chefs. And again, Chef Kenneth Foy said use a bitch.
Yep.
Yeah,
Just to
so-
just to reiterate that.
Thanks, Chef.
Yeah, we touched base on that.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Just so he knows.
And honestly, he has trash can fries. If you want to look at Mama
Ooh.
Louise's, this went viral, or I just came across my desk this video. So it comes in like a coffee can where he layers all these waffle fries, and then when it's delivered to the table, he dumps it upside down, and it's like the most
Bliss.
decadent, gooey, like
Where's this at?
fantastic.
Mama
Louise.
Mama
Louise.
Louise.
Except what did Shane K say about those fries? He said it tastes like it came from the actual garbage. Didn't he say that?
Ooh.
Who's Shane?
Chef Ken.
Oh yeah.
Trash talking. He
Because
said
Chef
those
Ken
fries.
said
those
you
fries
can't
taste-
have those fries at Meet the Chef. That's where real chefs are, not just like fry
Right.
cooks from
Right.
McDonald's
Right.
with their trash can
He
fries.
said that
He
literally.
called you a bitch.
Mhm.
Is what he said.
Damn. Well, have you guys had them yet? I'm a big fries guy, and that sounds intriguing.
Honestly, they look delicious.
Looks
yeah,
so
I
good.
love
We're not
trash
Chef Ken
too.
on this. All right. Rock 102.1 KFB. We're almost out of time on the podcast broadcast, but real quick, want to remind everybody and thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, youtube.com/beefvegan. There you'll see the lovely Mari and a beautiful light because new and improved podcast lighting.
I know. It's
Ah.
fancy.
I know.
Prime Day.
I know. It's very good. I'm about to wrap things up, but I won't leave you without giving you a beef tip. And we've tried to, share information with you all day long and probably swung and missed on a lot of it. So this last one, just a friendly reminder that you weigh more today than you did on Friday. Okay. So don't beat yourself up. And the reason is, it's not just because you gorge on the weekends. It's because our weight fluctuates day to day in general, mainly because of water weight. And that's why experts say that you really should just weigh yourself once a week and not every day because you'll beat yourself up. You call yourself a fat on Monday, but by Friday, you're calling yourself a fitty fit.
Nice.
See the difference? Yeah, you're going to switch.
Motivational.
Yeah.
Life coach.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna stop drinking water now. Thank you.
Oh, to be all can you be any thirstier?
All right, Chandler.
So my tip to you is weigh yourself once a week. Don't beat yourself up and stay hydrated. That's all the time we have for today. Robin Nash is up next. Thank you guys for listening. And as always, drive safe, ride safe, and rock local. Later.
When
You like how I pulled the Chandler? I never pulled Chandler.
What is a Chandler?
So,
Rest in peace.
there was a big American sitcom in the 90s called Friends.
You heard of it? Not as good as Frasier.
I brought it back.
I will knock out all your
love
teeth.